Yeah, welcome back to more Phantasy Star 2. Again, another late start, mainly because I was just procrastinating. You know how that goes. Anyways, so we left off, I did a little bit of level grinding. Not a whole lot, but enough. And, yeah, we need to head back to, Shure? Ass butts? Hi, Umbra. Isn't that kind of redundant? I mean, ass butt? So I wonder how many, I wonder how many, banner bots we're gonna get tonight. I can't believe that one stuck around for that long and then dropped the link. I think I need to change a few chat settings, but eh. It's okay. It's, you know, for me it's almost 1:30 and yeah. There, a butt with a butt. What would the aesthetic be of a butt with a butt? Do you get twice the amount of shit? I mean... Yeah, I apparently had the motion blur on last time. That was what the problem was. And I also upped the bitrate a little bit. Not a whole lot, because if I up it anymore, I'm gonna start dropping frames. Because, I mean, my upload speed's good, but it's not that good. At least not yet. Right. Let's do this. Isn't it something called, like, my butt is a psycho or something like that? I know it's on Netflix, or at least there's something along those lines on Netflix right now. I've not watched it because, quite honestly, that just terrifies me. Oh, that is it, okay. I just saw that on there and it's like, I didn't even know how to respond to that. Part of me wanted to click it, but another part of me is just like, nope, no, no, no. Let's see if I can remember where to go on here. The funny thing about that was, what was it? I think it was Family Guy that actually made a, kind of a joke about that. could be wrong though. I just remember something along those lines, and that was what immediately came to mind when I first heard of that. And it's like, first of all, Family Guy. Secondly, butts? What? But it is what it is, you know? If there's ever anything like that in it, they probably have it censored or something. Also, I hope my volume levels aren't too low. But I also hope they're not too loud either. Okay. Oh, I just realized. Yeah, it's not Tuesday. I'm gonna have to, I'll be able to stream tomorrow night, but I don't want to go too terribly late because of Pathfinder. Still planning on doing it this week. I mean, unless, you know, somebody's head implodes and I have to tend to that, then yeah, I plan on doing it this week. Ew. God, the sound these guys make. Alright, that'll do for right now. Oh, that's not good. Isn't Steven Universe supposed to come back this month with more episodes? Oh, it's September, okay. I was thinking it was, this month. Hmm. Oh well. They're at the beach, but I like to think that, Pearl is still on a raft somewhere looking for malachite. Aw, dude, faking someone's death is not cool, though. I'm glad they didn't go that route. Yeah, I just know that there's a lot of people that watch Steven Universe, though, that if something like that did happen, it would pretty much crush them, and I would feel really bad. So I'm glad that they didn't go that route. That's the only reason why. Really. Not unless they did it in such a way that, you know, it's quite obvious it's a joke. If that makes sense. True, and with series as complex, and you know that's the funny thing. People that don't watch the series don't seem to think it's that complex, but actually it really kind of is. Just the world building and the hinting at things happening, and the fact that it was said that there was no filler to the series. It's like. Such intricacies take time. Oh, that one I did not know of. Some people were making theories about that. I wonder when MLP is gonna come out of hiatus. And yes, I do watch it. Not gonna lie. I grew up with this series, though, or at least, you know, what the series used to be. So, I like what it turned into, personally. Although the fandom scares me. So Centipedal was just kind of its own thing, wasn't it? Yeah, I don't like how Spike gets treated in the series. Like, there's like maybe an episode once in a while where he's actually you know, viewed as something more than just the comic relief, but I don't know. I'm still thinking, though, that the CMC are totally getting their cutie marks this season. But we'll see. Say, didn't Centipedal actually somewhat recognize Steven, or at least who Steven used to be? Or who part of Steven used to be? A letter. Note said, Durham, I have your daughter locked in Nido Tower. Hey, 50,000 was set in 1 month if you ever want to see her again. To get the money, Durham turned to crime. Okay, but again, Durham did that 7 months ago. He was supposed to get the money in 1 month. Pretty sure she would be dead. Fair point. I don't know. Admittedly, I only just really started watching it, but what I've seen so far, I've really liked. Yeah, he kind of is, and like I said, I don't know if this is something lost in translation or what, but I was under the impression that, you know, 7 months prior to this, that, you know, Durham had been the one that was on the bridge robbing people. And the entire reason why he did that was because Arima got destroyed. Which means Arima's been destroyed for 7 months. And why do I lean heavily on the 7-month mark? Well, because it was 7 months prior to game when Rolf and rescued Nay from him. So either he just recently started doing this, you know, actually had a reason to do it, and horrible morning. Well, I hope it's not a horrible morning. Oh, we're on Motavia though. which a lot changed on Motavia if you remember it from the first one. Yeah, we kind of been invaded by, every once in a while we get a guy that comes in here, or a bot rather, that starts posting banner links. Oh, why did I do that? I was supposed to get the... Alright. Oh, wow. Yeah. Personally, I can sleep through storms, but I had friends that are very, very, very late sleepers. So just a little bit of thunder would be enough to wake him. That's very likely. Ah, that must have been some storm then. I live here in the Midwest, so, you know, storms, especially ones at night, you know, you really have to keep an eye on them because, yeah, they can, like, everything can go from perfectly fine to just insane. Oh, yeah, that would explain that. But at least you're here. Don't know if that's any consolation, but eh. Well, I've seen plenty of really good drawings of her, though. Like, some really decent ones that, look really good, but that one that I showed you really just kind of bothered me. So I don't mind it when it just rains while I'm sleeping, because, you know, rain's pretty relaxing, but... storms, yeah. Well, we're just talking about how some artists tend to go way overboard with certain characters, like Nay, for example. Because there was one that I found that was just kind of like... okay. Like, I mean, I understand art style, but... where do I go for this? Oh, I go this way. get the thing. There it is. Here's the thing, though. I mean, I'm not standing up for Nido Sarkeesian, so... You know, that's... not on me. But, you know, personally... I mean, I don't hate on men. But... if something... Well, yeah, she does jump the gun on some design choices, and that's... I ended up unsubbing her because of several reasons, and yes, I did sub her at one point, I admit. But, yeah, that's neither here nor there. No, nobody deserves death threats. I mean, I wouldn't attack anybody for whatever reason. That's just not me. But I am going to sit here and say that there are some things that do really kind of bother me when it comes to certain things, and it's just from my standpoint, I think of it from both an artist standpoint and from a practicality standpoint. So, you know, like, as far as the sexualized drawings of Ney, like, the thing that really bothers me is how would she even fight like that? But, you know, I mean, also it's just the fact that that's the focus of the artwork. It's not like, oh, here's this great character, you know? But there's a lot of really good drawings out there, too, that are just amazing, and it's like, I want your talent. Well, and here's the thing. There's way too many people out there that will willingly cause drama and bullshit just to silence someone and to basically make a situation much worse than it already is. It's the high school mentality. So, as far as Sarkeesian goes, I'm not a fan. But I don't think she deserves death threats. But see, people will do that anyway, and they do it just to stir up drama because they think it's funny. And unfortunately, people on both sides of the issue tend to buy into it. I don't know, it's just like I said, it's like the entire I don't know. In that respect, it really just depends on what are you fighting for. Are you fighting for true equality, or are you fighting just because you want to be angry about something? Yeah, and I mean, there's some costumes on PSO2 that, like, for women that do seem really kind of skimpy, but for the most part, they do make sense. Except for the one with the pasty boob. I have no idea what that was all about. I'm still confused by that one. Oh god, are we gonna turn it into a who wore it better contest? Because I would be so behind that. Oh god! I would be all behind that if we put it on either Retta or Doodoo. Why Doodoo? Because his name sounds funny. Oh, excellent, excellent. Was it just a problem with the update that came out a while back, or...? Retta's gotta work on his Pompadour game, though. Oh, yeah, that'll do it. Hey guys, this seems safe, right? Wow, that explosion was kind of half-assed. Okay. I don't know why, but I expected a bigger explosion. I like to think the conversation went, why didn't we just try knocking? I like to think Rolf is a demo man now. It's like, I know how we can knock. Boom! Up on the upper floor you hear, oi! Did you guys hear that? No? No, seriously, did you guys hear that boom just now? It was probably Carl, he probably had Taco Bell again. Oh, yeah, you're right. It's just Carl, he just has really bad gas. Yes, for a scrawny little guy, his rectum is quite, potent. And I am not sure which direction this just went in. No, why do you think I made it during that one session where all I had somebody do was just knock on the door? It's like, technically there was no reason really to have that happen. Like, the explosion should have worked, or, you know, kicking it in should have worked. But I just really wanted somebody to just try knocking on the door for once. I'm kind of an asshole GM. You know, I remember as a kid getting through Phantasy Star 4 and wondering when they were going to come out with Phantasy Star 5. And then seeing that there was like a fan project for Phantasy Star 5, which abruptly got abandoned when Phantasy Star Online came out. When they used to have forums, I was actually on PhantasyStar.net a long time ago. God, I forget my name on there. I think it has something to do with Rika. That was a long time ago, though. I was an internet noob back then, so I'm pretty sure I embarrassed myself. You know, I may actually do that. I thought they did make another one. Because I think as a result, Shining Force videos on YouTube started getting taken down because they were trying to promote another Shining Force game. Which I kind of worry about putting, like, all my Phantasy Star playthroughs on YouTube, because is Sega gonna try doing that if they ever come out with anything Phantasy Star related? I mean, if it happens, I'll just have to deal with it head on, but... I still want to get, like, classic Phantasy Star outfits in, PSO2. I found one for, my Dooman, though, that I really kind of want to get, but I just wish it came in a darker green. Knights was a series that I never got a chance to play, and I really wish I had because I've heard nothing but good things about it. And yes, Sombra, it's true. I remember playing World of Warcraft and getting annoyed when I would get like a new piece of gear because it's like my old piece of gear looked really nice and everything, and then I'd put on the new piece and it looks like babies vomited all over it simultaneously, and it's like, it's a bit graphic, but you know, that gives you the idea of what I'm talking about. I had a friend in college that likes to, as far as I know, she still likes to cosplay, but she built a knight's costume one year for Anime Central, and it was amazing. I remember giving her hell one time because, her excuse for not doing a cosplay of one of the Phantasy Star characters, more specifically Nay, I believe it was. Her excuse was that she didn't want to dress up as a character that was partially nude. But then, like, the next convention a year later, she was dressed up as the Great Fairy from Twilight Princess. And it's like, you know, you could have done the whole bodysuit thing with her too. Just saying. I mean, if she didn't want to do it, you know, then she could have just been like, I just don't want to do it. But no, that was the excuse that she used, and it's like, I could respect it, but then when she dressed up as the Great Fairy, it's just kind of like, oh, I see. And it wasn't like she wasn't a fan of these games. I think maybe I was a bit more of a fan of them than she was, though, so... I mean, like with Nay, I mean, you could put on the regular bodysuit, and then you could put on, like, flesh-colored leggings if you wanted to, or something that would at least cover your legs if you don't really want to have them that uncovered. Braver's not bad. I'm liking my gunner right now. Which I've not even been on PSO2 today, so... Oh! Oh! That's bad! That's bad! Mayday! Shit. Oh no! Fuck! Okay. Death count 1. I wonder how far back I am. Did I save after... Oh, I hope I saved after, that one place, otherwise this is gonna suck. Okay, I did. Oh, alright. Well, on the bright side, we get to knock down a door again. I just didn't expect those guys to take off as much health as they did. That was bad. That was really bad. You know how they made the remake of Phantasy Star 1 and Phantasy Star 2 on the PS2? I want to see them do the same with 3 and 4. And I want every single one of those to actually come stateside. Of course, Sega would just be like, nah. That's a lot of Wespies. So I wonder if this version actually fixes the message when you look down at Climatrol. God, that puts me in mind of the main characters from Cyber City Oedo. Great series, by the way, if you ever watch it. I think it's actually up on YouTube. The broma. Yeah. I know what you're reading, Umbra, and reading that list kind of confirms something that I've wondered for a while. Because how can the human body possibly process all of that? Answer, it probably can't. Yay, I get to blow up a door again! Sweet! Okay, the explosion's still pretty weak, but anyway. Yeah, and I'm wanting to relocate to the UK, so I wonder if I'm actually going to see any improvements in my health. That would be an interesting thing to keep track of, anyway. I know how I want to answer that, but I don't want to sound snarky, because it probably would. But essentially, what it amounts to is you've got crap that's going into the food that shouldn't be there, that the human body cannot feasibly process. You know, and you've got so many adverse effects from it, not just weight. I actually have to correct you on that one, in the sense that, for one thing, this country actually really, really hates people that have any type of weight on them, especially if they're women. But the reason why we have that problem is, you know, a lot of people say, well, you're just, you know, eating too much and not exercising enough. But the thing is if that kind of crap is actually in our food, then we're not as healthy as we think we are. Weight or not. Weight or no, you know? Yeah, I mean, personally, I have a couple of health issues that when I've talked to friends overseas, they're like, we've never heard of anything like that. Not to mention, hombre, it's true, here in the US, people are working more for less pay. So, you have people that, you know, they would go and buy... It's like, why do you buy junk food? Well, because that shit's cheap. And I'm not talking about chips and soda necessarily, but, you know, like processed stuff, like chicken nuggets and stuff like that. And that shit doesn't help. George Carlin was amazing. But the thing is I had a staunch Catholic dad. Like, my dad's very staunch Catholic. And I think it was one comedy thing where George Carlin mentioned something about how he doesn't really care too much for religion or something along those lines. I don't remember what it was exactly, but my dad from then on did not like Carlin. And it was like, why? He's pretty much speaking the truth. Yeah, fun fact, I almost became a nun. You can see how well that turned out. It's true. I could not in good faith become a nun. Not after how the church treated not only me, but several other people. Oh dear, how did that turn out for you? I need... What do I need? I need stuff. Good stuff. That's descriptive, I know. It's probably one of those things where, you know, she's studied all her life, or at least a good portion of it, to fill the role of the matron, as it were. So when such a thing like that happens, it's just kind of like, how do I react to this? I'm not even... It's like hit a panic button or something. I can tell you about something that happened in one of the side rooms when changing for mass once. I almost knocked one of the nuns out because of it. Because we're required to, for mass, we're required to wear like certain robes and whatnot. And the priest was in there for whatever reason, and the fucker would not leave. And I was trying to, like, I mean, you have your clothes on underneath the robe, so it's not that big a deal. But I was trying to take mine off and realized at the last minute that my shirt was going up with it. And I was trying to slowly get the robe off so that way my shirt wouldn't come off with it. And one of the nuns in there just grabbed it and pulled. So I basically ended up in the middle of this room with my shirt over my head and the priest standing right there, and it's like, you bitch. I remember yelling at her for about a good 5 minutes too. I was pissed. I feel like I'm lost. It wouldn't be the first time that's happened. Probably won't be the last either. It's funny though, because I've been out of the church for about a good at least 10 years now. And I got a call a couple months ago from the quote-unquote Women's Guild, which, if you join a church and you're a woman, you're automatically placed in said guild, you don't have a choice. So they have like an entire list of women that quote-unquote belong to the church. And they'll call you if they want you to bring in something. And they actually called me. And I was not very nice. At all. Ombre, you know how snarky I can be sometimes. I have more of a spirituality than a religion nowadays. I suppose that would be kind of something different. I don't know. I go with it, though. Yeah, and I agree. I mean, I never was one that wanted to sit there and be like, oh, well, you have to be Catholic because so-and-so said so. And I was always the one that was sitting there like, why does everybody have to be Catholic? Who said, well, you know, it says in this chapter of, and it's like, no, that's just a book. You deny the Word of God. If you're referring to a book written by moldy old men a long time ago that really had no respect for a whole lot of people, the Word of God, which I might add has been translated over and over and over again, so it's probably, you know, there might be some errors in there. Might. Of course, I'm being a little snarky there, but, you know, it's like, I don't know, just don't take that at face value, is what I'm saying. But then again, these are the type of people that would sit there and take Leviticus and say, you know, like take the part about gay sex in Leviticus, or well, what would be pertaining to, but they would still, you know, go and eat shellfish every Friday during Lent and get a tattoo done afterwards saying, oh yay, I'm awesome. It's like, get the fuck out of here, you know? That's kind of an insult to science fiction, in my opinion. And Ombre, that is why it sucks to live in small towns here in the US. I should know because I live in one. Man, I had a weird moment when I took my dog for a walk tonight. Essentially, I was just walking down the sidewalk with my dog, and there was these two ladies that walked by, and one of them goes, "Oh, hi, Kel," and I'm just like, "Hi." And the sad part is I did not recognize either one of the ladies, but apparently they both knew me, and that's kind of disturbing in my opinion. Because I'm not a celebrity. But I remember vaguely a lot of people in grade school kept trying to save me, and yeah. It's like, I didn't need saving from that. What I needed saving from were from my bullies. Because, I mean, the sad part about that was I'd retaliated against my bullies, I think, twice, and both times I was the one that got in trouble. It's like, fuck this shit. Well, and you're kind of seeing a huge thing like that happening here in the US right now. So, I mean, going back to what you were mentioning earlier... Yeah, pretty much. So, going back to what we were talking about earlier, people are pretty much gaining the weight because there's crap in our food that does not belong there. And they're, you know, people are purposely keeping kids dumb so that way they're better to control. So, yeah. Yay, conspiracy theories, I guess. I don't know. That's just my opinion, but I could be completely wrong. Wouldn't be the first time. Probably won't be the last. In fact, I know it won't be the last. Somebody watching on YouTube is just gonna be like, I'm gonna downvote this because this does not go along with my ideology. It's like, whatever. Alright, I'm gonna go heal up. Yeah, I had the 2 times that I actually kind of snapped in school and retaliated. The first time had to do with a rock and a snowball that got hurled at my head. And I waylaid that kid. I waylaid him hard. And again, I was the one that got in trouble. Then another one had to do with a group of boys in 3rd grade that were beating up on me, which I mentioned, I think, last time you were here, Demon. That's pretty much what they were thinking, or what they were saying, because I don't know what the deal was there. Like, my mom always bragged about how she would put an end to that kind of thing when my sister was going through school and she was getting bullied pretty bad. But yeah, she never bothered with me. Of course, they probably told her, you know, oh, there's nobody bullying her, she's just being dramatic. Of course, nowadays, if somebody tells me I'm being dramatic, I actually try to, like, embarrass the crap out of them. It's like, no, you want drama? I will give you drama. I will give you drama on the level of a Broadway play. But yeah, long story short, that's what happened there, and I ended up getting a invitation to my class reunion. I think it was last year. Yeah, I told them to fuck off. I wasn't interested. Oh no, it would have been a couple years ago now that I think about it. Point being is I just was not gonna have any of it. Damn, dude, did you have like a kung fu grip on him or something? I mean, That's pretty impressive, actually. Sadly, I'm not that strong. Understandable. I have a pretty bad temper myself. But, I am significantly better at controlling it than my family, like the rest of my family, because everybody in my family has really bad tempers. That Paco person. If you're a bot, then I'm gonna ban you, because that's exactly what the other banner bot said. He's gonna banner us. Because it always starts out, "Sup, bro," and then it has something to do with a fucking link. Which, by the way, links are disabled, so, yeah. Not that there's a human behind that, but if there is, don't even bother. Well, I applaud you for bullying the bullies, because I honestly wish that something like that happened when I was in school, but... oh well. Happens, I guess. I am willing to bet the 21 cents on my Steam account that that person is probably one of those banner bots. Well, you know. You know. As for me, I don't really tend to get bullied a whole lot. I get bullied by family, but it's a little bit different when it's family. I just kind of ignore them and move on. That's all you really can do. Of course, there was that one fight my sister and I got into a couple of years ago that was pretty bad. Okay, I've already been up here. In the words of Mr. T, I'd pity the fool. Yeah, wow, I fucked up that quote. So we should make a drinking game for my channel. Whenever I start talking about something that not relating to the game, just actually don't do that. You would die. Freaking hate the tattlers, don't you? Oh god, so you guys are like smashed by the time you get out there. Yeah, drink every time I stumble through dialogue. That might be a little bit safer. I do tend to stumble through dialogue a lot. It's because my mind tends to... I like to think it's because my mind tends to think faster than my mouth wants to move. Wow, that sounds really bad. You know what? Ignore me right now! Oh, that's unfortunate. I may not be a part of the church anymore, but I do tend to still celebrate Christmas. Mainly for my niece and nephews. Remember as kids I had them convinced that I'd stolen Santa's hat? And then I had them convinced that he sent me a chunk of reindeer poop in the mail because I stole his hat. 40 beers in one raid. Goddamn, dude. Oh, I see. That really is too bad for her. When I was in college, it was the very last Japanese course that I took during college. It was my, it was either a second or third semester. I don't remember. But, it was the fall semester. And Sensei Howell, she was the one that taught that course. And I walked in to take the test, take the final, and she wasn't there. There was another lady there, and it's like, what happened to Sensei Howell? And she just kind of looked at me and said, well, her husband ended up dying. This was like just a few days before Christmas. Her husband ended up dying, and because she didn't have full US citizenship, she actually had to go back to Japan by the end of the year, so... I loved her though, she was such an adorable lady. Like, one of the sweetest, teachers I'd ever had, too. I'm trying to think how long she'd been here. I want to say it was 4 years at that point? Might have been a little bit longer. I don't remember exactly. I just know that she didn't have full citizenship, so she did have to leave. So... And sadly, I didn't get to see her before she left either, so... I'm just curious as to how hard it would be for me to immigrate. I mean, the biggest obstacle right now would just be getting the money together to do it. I plan to, though, because, I mean, don't really want to stay here. Hey, bitch! Jump the pipes! We'll catch you, I promise! God damn it. You know, out of curiosity, you're gonna see the chat window for a second, but I want to see something. Viewer list. My viewer list is not coming up. That's weird. I wanted to see if that bot was still in chat. Because honestly, it's just kind of like, I'm just waiting for that bot to say something. Because you know bots. Right, I don't think I'm in the right area necessarily to do this. Yo, bro! What's Griffin, bro? Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, besides, I don't think I sound like a bro. I mean, I know my voice sometimes is considered kind of deepish for a girl, but it is what it is. Brewski. Yeah. Be enthusiastic, don't just half-ass it. I thought you just say bruh. Bruh. Dead end. Okay. There's too many freaking dead ends in here. It's the fun thing about Phantasy Star 2, though. Brah. Brosif. Brosifus. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, that is kind of bad when you think about it. Is chat getting cut off? You're gonna see my OBS for a second. Okay. Sorry, my bad. I'm having one of those I'm so fucking lost moments. But Ombre, they probably would, just because they can. Oh god. Speaking of because they can, I have a small, stupid story to share with you guys. This happened to me when I used to play World of Warcraft. Now, in World of Warcraft, it was not uncommon to have gold sellers constantly spam you, you know, asking for you to log into their site so that way you can get whatever service it is that they're offering. That being said, I was having a really bad day anyway, and I had gotten a couple of these whispers already. And by the time I got this one, I snapped, and I'm like, you know what? You know what? Just spam the crap out of me. See if I care, you know, like right before I blocked him. Next thing I know, I had like 10 other ones message me, and all I could say was, well played. You're still not getting my account, but well played. So yeah, don't ever dare them to spam you, because they will. Oh. And yes, the slides are amazing. For the longest time, I actually had a macro set up to where if one of them messaged me, all I had to do was just press a button, and it would say, you know, I'm Miranda Goshawk with the California Electronic Gold Exchange, and I'm investigating cases of illegal gold selling in MMOs. And for the Potterheads out there, I think Miranda Goshawk actually is a name that's used in Harry Potter. But for the longest time, it actually worked. Then there was that time when I tried to use Spanish on them. And they actually started talking back in Spanish. It's like, oh shit, there goes that idea. Rolf hands over a letter. Tim's... is it Tim? Or Taim? I think it's Tim. Tim's hands are shaking. My father has become a killer for my sake. I must stop him. Take me to him. But there are many who hate Dharam. His daughter would be an easy target. Rolf puts a veil over her to hide her identity and takes her to see her father. Yeah. That seems like a great idea, guys. Well, what got me was, back when I first had gotten Guild Wars 2, I had been in the middle of downloading it, and I had really bad internet at that point, so it took me like a week to download it. But partway through that week, I got an email saying that my password and email had been changed. Like, there was no confirmation or anything, it was just, oh, it's been changed. So then I had to contact them and be like, you know, I didn't authorize this. But then it was like, I had to prove that that was me, and all this other shit. And it's like, okay, so let me get this straight. Obviously, the person that changed it didn't have to prove that it was me. But yet, now you're making me do it, you know? And it was just really stupid, but I did finally get my account back. I still don't know how they managed to get it, though. The only thing I could think of was that, the password must have been the same one I'd used before on, I think it was curse.com or something. What's TM doing? I'm going to meet my father. Don't go anywhere. Maybe you should take the veil off! Hey girl, give me your money or I'll kill you. I have nothing to give the lights. Take your fucking veil off! Take it off! Stupid bitch. Oh, what have I done? You won't die What? This is just one of the many tragedies which have come to pass as the world falls into turmoil. Someone must save us. They just exploded! We are standing in a tunnel where there's bits and pieces of this guy and his daughter pretty much all over the place now. They exploded! Maybe, but I don't know, that seems a little far-fetched to me. Then again, it is this game, and yeah. Love the crap out of this game, though. But there's this kind of discrepancies with some of the things here, like the whole when Dharam started actually doing that, and then it's like, oh, in 1 month, and then your daughter's toast or something like that, and he'd been doing that for 7 months, so I don't know. He just photon blasted himself. Yeah, that pretty much explains it. I still had dynamite, but, you know, I don't think he took it. I hope he didn't, because I think that's how I'm supposed to get into the biolab. This town is called Upta. Biosystems Lab is located on the southern part of this town. Actually, isn't it a puta? Hey, I'm Otavian! Hey, what's Mother Brain? Look at him! He's so short and blue, and he's kinda cute. Hey look, here's another one! We eat anything when we get really hungry. I'm not entirely sure what to say to that. I mean, huzzah or something? They might have in the PS2 version, I don't know. That's a lie. A lie. Right, what's in here? Ooh! I will take 2 of those. No. I don't know why they called claws bars in this game. I mean, I guess it's whatever, but still. Yeah. Oh, just wait until you meet him in 4. He's amazing. I think he's actually one of my favorite characters in 4. Oh, okay, I love every single one of the characters in 4, but you know. Alright, let's go check out armor. Fiber gear. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think they're ever going to do it. Just run around being a fuzzy blue dude. That would be amazing. Yeah. I'm still waiting for the banner bot to say something. What is out here? People of Volgo are hungry all the time because they can't eat anything. Oh, this guy! I'm Ustvestia, a musician. Do you want to hear me play? Sure. Now, this is the guy that I mentioned before. In the original Japanese version, he was openly homosexual. But, when they brought it over here, it's like, no, we can't have him be homosexual. We're gonna have him be sexist instead. So, like, you know, we select Rolf. Hey, he looks smart. I'll give him lessons for 2,000 Meseta. Okay, I'll start the lessons. Now you are also a musical artist. But see, we're gonna have Nido do it now. We won't be able to pay for it though. We're just you'll just see what I'm talking about. And for Nay, he charges 5,000 because she's a girl. So remember, kids, being gay is not cool, but being sexist is awesome. Fucking hell. I just remember hating that NPC for years because of that. I mean, it's still not cool for him to do that, even if he is openly gay, but at least it makes a bit more sense. If that makes sense. Fuck, I don't know. Excuse me. I actually need a minute now. Oh, shit, I never changed that image. Oh well, just enjoy the PS1 artwork while I go clean myself up. I'll be back.